It's the Ticket Plug. We've been running an online ticket business for over a decade, and now we've created an easy way for you to do the same thing through our private ticket resale community. Joining our community will give you a way to flip your bread and generate profit income consistently. We provide you with all the tools, training, and resources needed to start your life-changing online ticket business. Zero experience needed. To join our ticket resale community, go to thetickettrap.com. Again, go to thetickettrap.com.
Click the link at the top line of the description to get started right now.
Never know.
Never know. Let's talk about boss Miss Deb Antney was doing an interview on All Hip Hop, and she was talking about the over-sexualization. Here to go that word go again. Female artists. Let me play her clip and we'll talk about it.
My women, I need them. But you don't think they're here already? Because a lot of them are here, but a lot of them are ducked off. The pain. Some of them don't want to go through all that stuff. Oh, you ain't pretty enough. Your body ain't good enough. Your titties ain't big enough. Your behind ain't big enough. All these things that people want to see them do is not there. Or they're not in the same game that everybody else is in. So, therefore, you don't fit. You don't belong. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Or who's going to take who's going to protect me? Because don't forget, y'all call us the male-dominated industry. But remember, without us, there will be no you. I just wanted to put that in there. Okay. Yeah, so I thought I'd just share that also. No, it's fine. But that's what I need. We have to get them together. I need all my old school rappers and singers come through. These girls need guidance.
Yeah, that's true.
They need guidance.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of it. MC Light speaking out a lot and Yo-Yo talks a little something. You know, I see it a little, but I don't get the sense that people are hearing them or want to respect their authority in that regard.
It don't listen. People don't want to hear me, but I ain't gonna let you stop me. My voice gonna get heard. If one person hear me, I did my thing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't stop.
Yeah.
But they have to learn respect. You have to teach people how to treat you. And right now, we need some respect in here. Look at our babies. Look what's happening with the kids. People putting little bitty kids on the internet cussing like sailors and think that's cute. All the stuff that's going on now for children, you think is cute. This stuff ain't cute.
Yeah. But what about this? There's a lot of forces behind these artists. Like a lot of, I'm not I'm not naming anybody, but just saying that a lot of the money gets allocated to those artists for the marketing and the promotion.
We know that.
And they overflood the market with their position.
But they don't overpopulate us as the people.
You don't think we get
They don't overpopulate us as the people. Because if there's more strong people that's out here, then we will be okay. Of course they go oversaturate us. They're showing money. They're showing a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah, money, the flesh, men. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of men are like, "Yo, we tired of this all this booty. We tired of it. It's enough."
And that's what I heard.
I heard.
But no, listen. Now, Chuck, that's funny that you said that because that's what I heard a lot of men talk about.
Yeah.
They was like, "Miss Deb, when your girls gonna slow down? When they gonna do this?" And I kept hearing that. And they was like, "You don't say nothing because you."
Flesh, men. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of men are like, "Yo, we tired of this all this booty. We tired of it. It's enough."
And that's what I heard.
I heard.
But no, listen. Now, Chuck, that's funny that you said that because that's what I heard a lot of men talk about.
Yeah.
They was like, "Miss Deb, when your girls gonna slow down? When they gonna do this?" And I kept hearing that. And they was like, "You don't say nothing because you start saying that stuff, they gonna start. Come on."
Right.
I got 2.5 fights left, Chuck. I got to use these wisely.
All right, so we'll leave it there. Shout out to that brother from All Hip Hop, and shout out to the Queen, because this is what we need, you know, especially in the older, you know, women to speak up about what's really going on. It's not enough of them speaking up. A lot of them are scared because they don't want to lose their position. They don't want to, you know, get attacked or lose any type of endorsement or something they can get from somebody down the line. She's saying, man, F all that. I'm going in straight on it. And again, like we always talk about, the effect on the children. What's your thoughts?
Real quick, don't she sound like she got that kind of voice that when we were younger, she would whoop your ass?
Oh, yeah.
She just got that assertion. He's like, whoo. All right, let me listen to Aunt Deb real quick before she go upside my head. But
Right.
it's so true. And when she was saying it, it made me think of like Nicki Minaj and even now to a lesser degree of Cardi B, they don't see these young ladies as the up and coming artists that they were. They don't look at the struggle and go, okay, these are things I don't want to happen to the next female genre, the over-sexualization. They look at them as competition for taking their spot. So now they do it even more. And now you got these impressionable young rappers that seeing these two, or you know what I mean, the people that they looked up to do it. So now they want to do it even more. You got this nasty, disgusting cycle. You said something that hit right on the head. You got some of the OG artists and female that are afraid to speak out against this because of opportunities that would be wasted. But how important and how vital would it be if we heard more from an MC Light, more from an Eve, more from a Sugar T, more from certain artists to come out and not disrespect the young ladies, but go, listen, we know what the game is. We were over-sexualized. We were told this. We were told that. No, you got the power. We have, as a people, have to stop this bullshit because now it's getting worse and worse and worse. And with the advancements of these phones, we don't even have to utter lyrics. The young ladies don't even have to break down bars to hear what we're talking about. They could just watch us out here slutting it up and hoeing it up and emulate that. We've made it easier for them to be over-sexualized, looked at as objects, looked at as pieces of meat. And the world as a whole is tired of it. Yes, men, we definitely ride with our flesh and we love to see this and that. But come on now. Like, eventually the lingerie becomes old and it's like, okay, we looking past it. It's like,
what else you got to offer?
What else y'all got to offer?
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Nah, and that's huge, man. And I think when I'm going back and I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking Little Kim was like the archetype, was like the pinnacle of this. Even though Nicki Minaj was way more, successful commercially, I think that image of Little Kim was the perfection of it. And I think after that, whether it's the industry or the artists, they wanted, because remember, if you go back in your history book, it was Kim and Nicki Minaj, and they was kind of like, I don't know if they was cool at some point, but they was kind of like battling.
Yep.
And then Little Kim disappeared, and Nicki Minaj took that image, and she was the most successful female artist of all time, in my opinion. And she continues to perpetuate that same image. So go back to Little Kim. I think that was perfected. Nicki Minaj took it to a whole nother level, and that was like the bar. Like, if you coming out, you better be this. This is like, if you're not here, you're not going to get to a high level of success if you don't do what Nicki Minaj did. Right. And I think you got all these artists now that are following that, and you got the people like your Sexyy Red who took it to a whole nother level of just ratchetry, disgusting, like making lip glosses and all that type of stuff. Just, so if we don't continue to speak up, because I read the comments when we do the videos, and for the most part, the people is with us. You know what I mean? You see some people saying, oh, it's just entertainment. But for the most part, I think that people understand that people got to keep speaking up. And like Deb said, it's the people. They can't overdrown the people. They can't drown out. They can put as much songs, as much people, crazy artists out there as they want. But the people are going to be the one that's going to stand strong and stop this nonsense and stop supporting this nonsense. And then it'll go away. But as long as we keep on supporting it and fueling it, it'll be here.
When we talk how we talk, and we're in the minority, right? There's not a lot of platforms coming out saying these things. I mean, they piggyback off it eventually. Obviously, we say things that they want to they want to say but don't say.
Right.
But when you got like a Deb Antney that comes out and says this and says enough is enough, all the shit that she's been through in the game and where she's at in the game, that's huge.
It's huge.
That's huge, and that confirms, all right, what we saying ain't crazy. What we watching with our two eyes and listening to with our ears ain't too far-fetched, because you got people within the industry, people that's been in the industry, been out of the industry, been able to move in a room full of vultures, confirming everything we're saying.
But I got to say this, cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
You never hear the bigger like the Drink Champs.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
$1 Million Worth of Game. Breakfast Club. You don't hear them talking about this stuff. They can't, because these are the artists they rely on for their bottom line to come on and interview them. The Angie Martinez, you don't hear. They probably think it, but you don't hear them. You don't, when they get in front of these people, you don't hear the names. Maybe Breakfast Club may have done it, I'm not sure, but you don't hear the other ones saying, "Look, what do you about your image? How do you feel about how the young girl's gonna feel about this? How do you feel about your lipstick? And all these different weird names you got."
Yep.
How do you feel? You don't see that. Or you see them dancing around to the songs and doing all this crazy stuff and jumping on the table and patting them on the back, but you never see them asking those tough questions. It almost reminds you like the Kamala Harris thing, like when these different media outlets are so pro Kamala that they'll do anything to make her image look good. And that's what you see, like your ABCs, your NBCs, your CNNs, all these different media outlets, when you look at it, are pro Kamala against Trump. It's the same thing with these artists.
Yep.
They're not going to do anything to go against the image. They're going to make them look good. If it's a platform like us, who could probably be like the Fox, I guess, maybe, or the one that's outside the box, they won't come visit you, and they'll call us this and they'll call us that. But we the ones holding their damn feet to the fire, as well as other. What I noticed about the whole presidential thing, look at like Australia news. Look at news outside of the U.S. Then you'll kind of start seeing more so, the truth of what's going on. You go to NBC, ABC, CNN, you're going to hear a whole bunch of propaganda, man. It's the same thing in the hip-hop community.
Real quick to close out, you brought something up that made me think, even like an Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke old enough to be them child's grandfather.
Silly dude.
And you want to check all the harm you did, and you want to check to usher in this harm?
Yeah.
Shame on you, dog.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Shame on you, man. But yeah, man, with that being said, I think that's you got something on
I don't, brother. We good.
All right, cool. Yeah, but yeah, great, segment for today. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. That's your brother Sam Man, Viral Hip Hop News. Brother Oh God Hip Hop News, Uncensored. Together, we are the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. Over and out.